Hello Mellows, welcome back to the channel, and today we're checking out an Incredibox mod. This time we're checking out the Box Toxic mod. Now this mod is made by our good old friend Eggfinite here. We've played a couple other of his mods, like the Terrors mod and I forgot what the other one was called, but we did another one of his, and theirs were really good. Those ones were really good ones, and I heavily enjoyed those ones. And this one seems to be his most recent entry that he made. I've seen quite a couple of people comment for me to play this mod, so I'm deciding to finally check it out. Looks like we got a few bonus things up here for us to check out, and also there's supposed to be something in the settings we need to look at later, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's start off with the first beat here. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, that one was pretty good. Let's move on over to the second beat. Ooh. Alright. Oh, their brain is showing, I just realized. Let's move it over to the third beat. Ooh, this one looks cool. Ooh, that's a pretty good beat too. Hey, hey, okay. All right, that's a pretty decent beat. All right, I like that. Let's move it over to the fourth beat. Ooh, ooh, okay, that's an interesting sound. It kind of sounds like maracas almost. And moving down to the final beat. Oh, we got like a robot. Hey, 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 okay, hey, okay. I think that one's my favorite beat. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite beat. I like that one a lot. All right, let's go ahead and put all these beats together now. All right. Hey, hey, okay, hey, hey, okay, let's get this one in. Ooh, ooh, okay, that's an interesting mix. All right, get this done. Ooh. This sounds really interesting. All right, let's get the last one in. Ooh. Interesting mix. All right, that was a pretty interesting arrangement of beats there. Let's go ahead and see what these effects have to give us. Let's start with the first one. What am I looking at? Whoa. That's a cool sound, though. Interesting. Let's move on over to the second effect. Whoa. Hey. I like that sound. I don't know what I'm looking at right there, but I like the sound of it. It kind of reminds me of like the siren sound that you hear in that one song of, what was it? It was in that one level of Sonic Generations, I think, or something like that. Either way, it sounds like something out like from a Sonic game is what I'm trying to say. Let's move over to the third effect. Whoa. That's an interesting sounding one, okay. Let's move on over to the fourth effect now. Oh, we got like a 3D one. Oh. Is it a wind-up? I think it's a wind-up. Yeah, it's a wind-up. Okay, that's an interesting sounding one. And let's move on down to the last effect. Oh. I don't know if I'm much of a fan of that one. All right, let's go ahead and put all these effects together now. I like the way this one sounds. This one, and I think the second one here are my favorite ones. Ooh, they mix together well, too. Alright, let's get the third one in. interesting. Let's get this one in. All right, last one. Yo, that's sick. Is there a thumbs up in the background there? That's hilarious. I was a little bit iffy about the fifth effect at first, but after mixing it in with the others, it sounded a lot better. Also, I love the fact that they have like a little Terminator, little references floating by right there. That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and move it down to the melodies now. Let's see what this first one sounds like. Ooh. Oh, I love how this sounds already. That sounds very nice. Let's move it over to the second melody. Ooh. This one looks interesting. The sound is really nice too. That's a good one. I really like that one. Let's move on over to the third melody. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I like that. That one sounds really good. I like it. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's very nice. All right, this fourth melody looks like Chrome, so I'm expecting something that's Chrome related. What the heck is that? I don't know what this thing is, but it sounds cool. And down to the final melody. Ooh. We got like a metal version of their character. That sounds pretty cool, actually. All right, let's go ahead and put all the melodies together now. I think this one's my favorite melody out of the 5. All right, let's put this one in. Ooh. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. All right, let's get this one in. Okay. I'm feeling it. Let's get this one in. Okay. Now let's get a metal one in. That sounds really good, actually. I wasn't really expecting it to mix as well as it did. I knew it was gonna sound good, but that sounded a lot better than I expected. And now we finally come down to the vocals. Let's go ahead and see what this first one sounds like. What the heck? That's an interesting sound. I don't know how I feel about it, but maybe it'll sound better once I mix the other ones in. Who knows? Let's move it over to the second vocal. Ooh, okay. Got the choir singer of the group, all right. All right, that's nice, that's nice. Let's move it over to the third vocal. Oh God. We got a sprunky looking one in here, okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that face shift there. That got me for a second. Let's move over to the fourth vocal. Oh, it's this one again. Ooh. Oh, that sounds really cool. Ooh, okay, I like that one a lot. I recognize that one from the last Aussiebox mod that I did from Eggfinite. I forgot which one it was, but I remember that this one was in there. It sounded a lot different on the other one, but it sounds really good on here too. I like it. And down to the last vocal. Oh. I can't make out a word that they're saying, but it sounds interesting. All right, let's go ahead and put all these vocals together now. I'm Still feeling iffy about it, but well, let's mix in the others and maybe it'll sound better. Let's go ahead and put the second one in. So far, not that great. Let's hear this one, maybe? Okay, it's kind of working. Alright, next one. Okay, it's kind of mixing. It's kind of mixing together alright. Last one. Excuse me. Okay, it kind of works. It kind of mixed in with a couple of the other vocals, but I don't know. It still sounded kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it'll sound better when we mix other stuff with it, maybe. Now, I did notice there are some bonus characters for us to look at the top, so let's see what these ones have to offer. Let's go off with the first one. Some trap clown beat. That one actually sounded pretty good. I actually like that. This second one looks like it's something from like one of those other Sprunky mods that I did, though I could be wrong. Let's see what it is. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Oh, okay, I like that one a lot, and yeah, it was a Sprunky based one, but that sounded freaking epic. Now this third one looks like the Mustard Goblin from the Mustard mod, so I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a reference off of that. Yep, it's the Mustard Goblin. Okay, so it's a different take on the sound that he usually makes, because the original one goes like, mustard we, mustard we, the mustard, but this one goes like, oh mustard we, mustard we, it's like slowed down. That's interesting. I have no idea what this one is supposed to be a reference off of, but let's see. Whoa, color shift. Hey, 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 okay, hey, okay, hey, 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 hey. Okay, that one was pretty cool. And down to the fifth bonus. Oh, it's Siren Bread. That sounds really nice, actually. I love that guitar. I was expecting to see Siren Bread in here, but that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and put all these bonuses together now, of course. All right, let's get this one in. I love this one. This one's really cool. Alright, let's get the mustard guy in. Alright, interesting. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, last one. Cacophony of different sounds there. Some of them mixed together pretty well. Some of them sounded a bit louder than others, but overall, all of them sounded pretty decent in my eyes. Now, there is one last thing we need to look at before we start mixing. When I started this mod up originally, it did say to go to the settings for something special, so let's look at the settings real quick. Okay, so we have dripping effect, we got divs effect, toggle bonus 4 UI change, okay. Toggle voice files, visual lyrics. Oh, we can actually see what they're saying. Actually, I'm gonna turn that on so that way we can see what they're saying when we start mixing. Ozzybox.exe, he is coming. What's this one? Okay, I'm not sure that Ozzy.exe thing is supposed to do anything. I've been sitting on here for like a few minutes to see if it would like trigger anything, but nothing has happened. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing all these things together because nothing's happened. If something happens mid-game, then okay, then it happens, but I'm not sure. damn, that mod was really good, honestly. I actually really enjoyed doing that mix. Now, I know I haven't seen all of Eggfinite's other mods that they've done. The only ones that I've seen were the Terrors mod and then that one other one that I still can't remember the name of. I'll put it up on screen somewhere. I'll remember it later. But comparing those two to this one, I think this one has to be my favorite one that they've done. Now, I do feel like maybe I should probably check out some of their older ones just to make sure that this is definitely my favorite one that they've done, because I can't really fairly say that this is my favorite mod that they've done when I haven't even played all of them. But so far from the ones I did play from Eggfinite, this one's my favorite. This is hands down my favorite one so far. For those of y'all that were commenting for me to play this mod, here you go. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and honestly, this one was really fun. I really enjoyed doing the mix on this one. This was a really fun one to do. Now, I don't know what this thing in the settings was all about, the whole Aussie EXE thing. I don't know what that was all about. I had it on the whole time, but nothing happened, so like, I don't know what that was about. Maybe something that'll come up later. I don't know. Maybe it's in a future update, or maybe it's broken. I don't know. Either way, though, I still really enjoyed the mod, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play. This one was a really good one. But I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and comment down below what you'd like to see from me next. And also, don't forget to check out my merch shop. It'll be in the description down below. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. And that'll be about it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a mellow day. Bye-bye, everyone.